Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a breaking story that you need to hear about, a classic case of market manipulation and how you can avoid getting caught in the crossfire. We're talking about a recent pump and dump scheme involving CZ, the CEO of Binance, a picture of his dog, and a whole lot of broccoli. Now you might be thinking, Graham, how does any of that even make sense? Well, that's what we're here to break down. We'll be diving deep into how this scam unfolded, the tricks these manipulators used to make off with millions, and most importantly, the exact steps you can take to protect yourself. Because let's be real, this kind of stuff happens all the time in the crypto space. But by understanding the tactics these scammers use, you can arm yourself with the knowledge you need to make smarter, safer investment decisions. So, buckle up, grab your notebooks, and let's get into it. A few hours ago, CZ, the CEO of Binance, did something that seemed totally innocent. He posted a picture of his dog on Twitter. Just a simple, cute photo of his furry friend. Now you might be thinking, what's the big deal? Everyone loves dogs. And you'd be right. Dogs are universally adored, and sharing their photos is a common way to spread joy. But in the world of crypto, even the smallest actions from influential figures can send shockwaves through the market. The crypto space is incredibly sensitive to the moves and words of its key players. See, CZ posting his dog wasn't just a cute picture, it was a dog whistle, pun intended, to anyone familiar with meme coins. It was a signal, intentional or not, that caught the attention of many. In the past, we've seen similar seemingly random posts from Elon Musk cause massive spikes in the price of Dogecoin. His tweets have the power to move markets, and CZ's post had a similar effect. So naturally, when CZ posted his furry friend, the crypto community went wild, anticipating the launch of a new dog-themed token. Speculation ran rampant, and excitement was in the air. And you know what? The scammers were ready. They were lying in wait, just waiting for the perfect opportunity to capitalize on the hype. Scammers are always on the lookout for moments like these. They were lying in wait, just waiting for the perfect opportunity to capitalize on the hype. They knew that the frenzy around CZ's post would create the perfect storm for their schemes. Within minutes, countless new tokens with names like CZ's Pupcoin and Binance Bark started popping up all over the place. The market was flooded with these new, hastily created tokens. Now here's where things get interesting. The sheer volume of these new tokens created a buzz that was hard to ignore. One particular token, let's call it Broccoli Coin for the sake of anonymity, managed to rake in over $5 million in a matter of hours. That's an astonishing amount of money in such a short time. That's right, $5 million. The speed and scale of this are mind-boggling, and it all started with a simple picture of CZ's dog, a seemingly innocent post that set off a chain reaction. This is a prime example of how quickly things can move in the crypto space, and how easily people can get swept up in the hype. The crypto world is fast-paced and often unpredictable. But don't worry, we're going to break down exactly how this scam worked so you can avoid falling victim to similar schemes in the future. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the mechanics of this scam and how you can protect yourself. So, how did Broccoli Coin manage to pull off this multi-million-dollar scam? It's a tale as old as time, but with a modern twist. Well, it all comes down to understanding how these pump-and-dump schemes work. These schemes have been around for decades, but the advent of cryptocurrency has given them a new playground. Let me walk you through it. Imagine a group of scammers who identify a low-value asset, in this case, a cryptocurrency token. They then create a buzz around it to lure in unsuspecting investors. The scammers behind Broccoli Coin knew that CZ's dog photo would create a frenzy. They leveraged this viral moment to their advantage, knowing that people would be drawn in by the hype. They knew that people would be eager to jump on the next big meme coin, hoping to ride the wave to quick riches. And they were right. The allure of making a quick buck is a powerful motivator. As soon as the hype started building, the scammers created Broccoli Coin and started artificially inflating its price. They did this by orchestrating a series of trades that made it look like there was genuine interest and demand. They did this by buying and selling large amounts of the token amongst themselves, creating the illusion of high trading volume and demand. This is a classic tactic to make the asset appear more valuable than it actually is. Now, if you were to look at a chart of Broccoli Coin's price action, during this time you'd see a classic pump and dump pattern. The price would show a sharp rise followed by an equally sharp fall. The price skyrocketed in a very short period, going from practically zero to millions of dollars in market cap. This rapid increase drew in even more investors, all hoping to get in on the action. But here's the catch. This whole time, the scammers were slowly selling off their own holdings of Broccoli Coin. They were cashing out while the price was high, making a tidy profit. They were cashing out at the peak of the hype, leaving unsuspecting investors holding the bag when the inevitable crash came. And crash it did. The price plummeted, leaving many in financial ruin. As soon as the scammers finished dumping their tokens, the price of Broccoli Coin plummeted just as quickly as it had risen. The bubble burst, and the value evaporated almost overnight. Those who had bought in at the top lost a significant portion, if not all, of their investment. The dream of quick riches turned into a nightmare of financial loss. This is why it's so important to be cautious of any token that experiences a sudden and unexplained surge in price. Always do your research and be wary of too-good-to-be-true opportunities. It's often a sign of market manipulation, and you don't want to be left holding the bag when the music stops. Stay informed, stay cautious, and protect your investments. Now you might be thinking, okay Graham, I get it. Pump and dump schemes are bad news, but how can I spot them before it's too late? That's a great question, and it all comes down to understanding how to analyze token metrics effectively. See, when you're evaluating a new crypto project, it's tempting to just look at the basic metrics like trading volume, number of holders, and number of transactions. After all, those seem like pretty good indicators of a token's popularity and potential, right? Well, here's the thing. Those metrics can be easily manipulated, and that's exactly what the scammers behind Broccoli Coin did. They used bots and other shady tactics to artificially inflate these numbers, making it seem like there was a lot more genuine interest in the token than there actually was. For example, they might have programmed bots to constantly buy and sell small amounts of Broccoli Coin, creating the illusion of high trading volume. Or they might have created thousands of fake wallets, each holding a small amount of the token, to make it seem like there were a lot more holders than there actually were. The point is, you can't just take these metrics at face value. You need to dig deeper and look for red flags that might indicate manipulation. For example, if you see a token with a massive trading volume but very few social media mentions or community engagement, that's a major red flag that you should not ignore. So, how can you protect yourself from falling victim to these scams? It's a question that many people are asking, especially as the world of digital investments continues to grow and evolve. Well, the good news is that a little bit of caution and due diligence can go a long way. By taking some simple, proactive steps, you can significantly reduce your risk of being scammed. Here are a few key steps you can take to stay safe. These steps are not foolproof, but they can help you make more informed decisions. 1. Scan the contract address, CA. This is one of the most fundamental steps you can take. Before you even think about investing in a new token, take a few minutes to scan its contract address using a blockchain explorer like Etherscan. This tool is invaluable for getting a clear picture of what you're dealing with. This will give you a detailed look at the token's transaction history, code, and other important information. You'll be able to see how the token has been used and whether there are any irregularities. Look for any red flags like suspicious transactions or code that seems designed to benefit the creators at the expense of investors. 2. Check early buyers. This step is crucial for identifying potential pump and dump schemes. One of the telltale signs of a pump and dump scheme is a small group of wallets that acquired a large percentage of the token supply very early on. These early buyers often have an outsized influence on the token's price. These are often the scammers themselves, and they're the ones who will dump their holdings on unsuspecting investors once the price is pumped up. This can lead to significant losses for those who buy in later. You can use tools like Whale Alert to track large transactions and see if there are any suspicious patterns. 3. Suspicious volume monitor. Keeping an eye on trading volume can provide valuable insights. Pay close attention to the trading volume of any token you're considering investing in. Volume spikes can indicate manipulation. If you see a sudden and unexplained surge in volume, that's a major red flag. It could be a sign that something is amiss. It could be a sign of a pump and dump scheme in action. These schemes rely on artificially inflating the price to attract unsuspecting investors. Use charting tools and set up price alerts to monitor unusual activity. 4. Check the socials. Social media can be a goldmine of information. Before you invest in any project, take some time to check out their social media presence. A strong, active presence can be a good sign. Do they have a website? A well-maintained website can indicate a legitimate project. Are they active on Twitter, Telegram, or Discord? These platforms are where many projects engage with their community. Is there a genuine community of followers engaging with their content? A vibrant community can be a positive indicator. If a project seems to have sprung up overnight with little to no online presence, it's best to steer clear. Lack of transparency is a major red flag. Remember, if something feels off, it probably is. Trust your instincts, trust your gut, and don't be afraid to walk away from a project if you have any doubts. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, there you have it. That's how a simple picture of CZ's dog sparked a $5 million broccoli scam frenzy. It's a wild story, but it's a perfect example of how quickly things can move in the crypto space and how important it is to be vigilant. Remember, basic metrics like volume and holders can be manipulated. Don't fall for the hype. Do your own research by evaluating the team, checking their socials, and looking for overall transparency. If something feels off, skip it. There are plenty of other legitimate projects out there. Stay safe out there and see you in the next video.